The sun dipped below the horizon, casting golden hues over the still water of a quiet park. John, a middle-aged man with weary eyes and slouched shoulders, sat on a bench, his mind clouded with frustration and despair. His life had been spiraling out of control. The weight of financial struggles, a failing business, and strained relationships bore heavily on him. He had tried everything, yet nothing seemed to change. Nearby, under a tall oak tree, sat an old man in deep meditation. His presence was serene, his posture still as a mountain, his expression calm as a lake undisturbed by the wind. Something about him drew John's attention. Unable to resist, John walked up to the man, his voice tinged with frustration. "John, excuse me, sir. You look so peaceful. How do you remain so calm when life is so chaotic? I feel like I am drowning in my problems. No matter what I do, I can't seem to escape this suffering." The old man, none other than Buddha himself, slowly opened his eyes and smiled gently. Buddha gestured towards a small wooden table nearby. On it sat a teapot and 2 cups. He poured tea into John's cup until it was full. Then he continued pouring. The tea spilled over, drenching the table. "John, stop! The cup is overflowing. It can't take any more." Buddha looked at John and spoke in a calm voice. "Buddha, like this cup, your mind is overflowing with worries, doubts, and assumptions. How can you receive new wisdom if your mind is already full? Empty your cup, and you will find clarity." John sat in silence, realizing how his constant worrying left no space for solutions. Buddha picked up a candle and lit it. The soft glow flickered in the evening breeze. Buddha, "Tell me, John, if I use this candle to light another, will it lose its flame?" John, "No, it will remain lit." Buddha, "Exactly. Happiness is like this candle. When shared, it does not diminish. You are clinging to your pain, allowing it to define you. But kindness, gratitude, and selfless actions can light your path just as this flame lights another." John lowered his gaze, reflecting on his tendency to dwell on negativity. Buddha then pointed toward a river flowing nearby. "Buddha, observe the river. It does not fight the rocks in its path. It flows around them. Yet, over time, it carves through even the hardest stone. Life is the same, John. Struggles are like the rocks in the river. If you resist, they become obstacles. But if you adapt and flow, you will find your way through." John felt a shift inside him. He had been resisting, fighting against circumstances, instead of embracing change. Buddha continued, "Imagine carrying a heavy sack of stones on your back. Each stone represents a regret, a mistake, a grudge. Would you not feel relieved if you put the sack down?" John nodded slowly. "Buddha, then why do you carry the burden of your past? Let it go. Forgive yourself. Learn from it, but do not let it define you. Only then can you move forward." John inhaled deeply, feeling the weight of his past slowly lift. The night deepened. The stars shimmered above as Buddha spoke his final words. "Buddha, suffering comes from attachment to outcomes, to expectations, to control. When you accept life as it is and focus on what you can change, peace will follow." John, "But how do I start?" Buddha, "Start by being present. Focus on this moment, not the past or the future. Cultivate gratitude and act with kindness. The answers you seek are already within you." John sat quietly, absorbing every word. The air felt lighter, his heart calmer. He thanked Buddha and walked away, feeling a newfound clarity. As he stepped forward, he realized the solutions to his problems had always been within him. He just needed to empty his cup, let go, and flow with life. And so, John's journey toward peace began, not by changing his circumstances, but by changing his perspective.